Mother, I feel you under my feet. Father, I hear your heartbeat in earth. My body, water, my blood, air, my breath, and fire, my spirit. Hi, Earth Tribe. This episode of As the Tarot Turns is brought to you on purpose with purpose. I am your host, Nacho Mama. Some people call me Crystal, some people call me Criddle, like Riddle with a C. Either way, Nacho Mama is a personality, not a person. Today I'm going to be reading for the collective of Cancer. This is the third time I've tried to record this video for you, so some of you guys might be experiencing a lot of distraction, somebody trying to throw you off your path. Oop, that one wanted to jump right away. Gluttony, huh? That card came out in one of the readings I just tried to record for you, so obviously meant to be here. Gluttony is taking on too much, is doing too much. Somebody out there doing too much, man. Maybe too much. Too much of too much breadcrumbing, too much gaslighting, just going over the top with too much. That's just taking on too much. What else can we tell the Cancer collective? I usually say some other stuff, but that one just wanted to jump right away. And that is a Cancer card, so maybe some of you guys are taking on too much, doing too much. Cancer. With the Lovers, you have a choice to make. Some of you could be dealing with a Gemini. Some of you guys could be dealing with what you feel is a twin flame connection. Some sort of spiritual connection, some sort of spiritual purpose. But the Lovers is usually a choice. Maybe somebody has chosen to do more than, to take on too much, to be too much. So it's like over the top stuff, you know? You have the Two of Wands. There's a battle of wills here. Some of you might be dealing with an Aries. Maybe some of you are dealing with some fuck shit, man. Maybe somebody's done too much in some fuck shit. The Ace of Wands in reverse. Miserable. Now they're miserable. Maybe they never thought that they would get caught up in their gaslighting, in their breadcrumbing. They never thought that their breadcrumbs were going to lead a trail back to them, you know? Maybe they went a little bit too far in their breadcrumbs. And now it's all coming back to them. Yeah, tyranny. You have somebody that has had major control over you, that has had control over your mind. Maybe a connection had control over your mind. Maybe you've let yourself do things you wouldn't normally do, or be the person that you wouldn't normally be, because you thought you were in some spiritual connection. So it's made you go against your better judgment, to go against yourself, you know? You're like, oh, this is my twin flame, you know, so I'm going to let them breadcrumb me. I'm going to let them give me half-ass apologies, and I'm just going to be not the person that I normally would be. I'm going to go against my own morals because this person is my twin flame, right? You really have something trying to distract you trying to pull you from your path. If you guys are on a spiritual mission, you know, like, oh, my spiritual mission is with this person. My spiritual mission is with this person. No, your spiritual mission is to figure out that you have a spiritual mission without this person, that you are the spiritual mission. I was caught up for years in this idea, you know, going against my own morale, thinking that it's okay because it's the spiritual mission. Anything that makes you go against your own better judgment, like anything that makes you go against something that you normally wouldn't put up with, anything that tempts you to be not who you are. I really feel a lot of you have had a lot, this person has had a lot of control. But you gave them control. You gave them the control, you know? Not only were they manipulating you, but you let them manipulate you. Because you believed so highly in this spiritual connection, because you believe so highly in this connection with the other person, you went against your own personal values, your own better judgment. You know, you might have somebody that is breadcrumbing the fuck out of you, and you just let them. You go along with these little breadcrumbs because you think one day that they'll come and apologize to you for real, or one day that everything will turn around, or one day they will be the man or the woman that you always wanted them to be. You can't love somebody for who you want them to be. If you don't love them for who they are now, for what they're doing now, if you don't admire their actions now, then do you really love them? Yeah, somebody's got pride in the way. This is one of those people that send out a random apology out of nowhere. You know, like you start doing good for yourself, you start getting noticed. So then they start getting scared, right? And you don't know, nobody knows who they were apologizing to. You know, they didn't say who they were apologizing to, just some random open-ended apology, hoping that you'll take on to that breadcrumb, you know? Does anybody know who they were apologizing to? Spirit does. Spirit knows exactly who they were apologizing to. Spirit knows exactly why they were apologizing. Yeah, you've done a lot of work. A lot of work on your inside. A lot of work of like putting a halt to anything that you're like, whoa, wait a second. You know, some of you were a third-party position, you know, put in a third-party position, either in your mind or in physical. You're like, wait a second. Like, fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck that. Not even for no spiritual connection, man. Not even for the most... The Most High will never put you in a third-party position for your spiritual... Especially if it's a spiritual connection, y'all. Whoever's doing this to you is putting you in this third-party position and keeping you on the side. They love the power that they have over you. They love the fact that they can do whatever they want to you, and you just let them do it, you know? Not only does that say a lot about them, but it says a lot about you and the inner work that you need to do for yourself. But this is that type of person that all of a sudden puts out a random apology out of nowhere when you start getting noticed, when your business starts taking off, when they start seeing how much progress you've made. Do they come out and apologize to you directly? Nope. They're just breadcrumbing you. Same type of person that will post about how proud he is of his girl, for doing something that they've been doing the minute that you start doing something, trying to breadcrumb you, gaslight you. But not directly to you. Yeah, you've been backed into a corner. Maybe universe backed you into that corner. Everything that happens is for us. It's all for us. It's all for our growth. Like, thank you, Lord, for letting me see that I was such a freaking idiot. Tower. Boom. Thank you, Lord, for letting me see how naive I was so that I could build the strength to not be that naive again. This is the kind of energy that goes out and gets a girl just to make you jealous. Do you know how fucked up that is to that girl that they're with? Not only is that fucked up to you because they're purposely breadcrumbing you and purposely trying to hurt you, these people are purposely trying to hurt you by breadcrumbing you, by gaslighting you. Purposely trying to hurt somebody by going out and getting somebody else is not on the path of the Most High. Sure, it'll lead you to the path of your best self if you can work through it. Because all lessons are definitely blessings in the end. This is the type of person that as soon as you put something out there, like maybe you go and put your art up in an art gallery, then they'll post all over their social media about how proud they are of their girlfriend for doing some sort of art stuff when they already talked about them doing it for months, never put no post up. But all of a sudden, because you got accepted into an art gallery, or you got accepted into some sort of school, or you got accepted into some sort of something that has given you recognition, then all of a sudden they post some random post about how they're so proud of their girl. Like, man, that is some sick shit. When you know damn well that they've been doing it for months already anyways. So why I pray for everybody involved in those type of situations. There are some really manipulative people out there, and there are some really, really naive people out there. I've definitely been one of them. I've been a naive person for sure. Misfortune, yeah, but all their thwarts to try to gaslight you, to try to keep you breadcrumb, to try to keep you staying, like, oh my God, he's talking to me, no, just turned your stomach, man. It turned your stomach then, like, what the fuck? The fuck is that? Like, what kind of shit is that? That's one of those real eye-opening moments. But you're taking a step towards the endless possibilities. This person has no power over you anymore. None. No power whatsoever over you. Because you see it. You see it very clearly. You see very clearly how how naive and stupid you were to believe any of it in the first place. You see how gross and disgusting the whole situation is, all from the above. You see all the little seeds that they planted in your mind to try to keep you trapped, to try to keep you in this hopeful, like, oh my God, this will work out one day. Do you really want it to work out with a person like that anyways? No. No, 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 no. You want to see who a person is? You want to know about their character? Go talk to their ex. I've learned more. Like, man, I would have thought I was crazy for years. I did think I was crazy. I really thought I was crazy. I didn't know if I was tripping or not tripping. Is this real or is this not real? Is this really going on? You know, to where I was so in my head trying to figure out if A plus B equaled C. And it wasn't until it was his girl that let me know I wasn't crazy. You know? You want to know the truth about somebody? Go and see how they treated people before. How they treat people on the street. How they treat everyday regular freaking people on the street will tell you a lot about who they are as a person. And you are walking away. You are giving it up to God and walking it away towards endless possible possibilities. You are thanking them for showing you how vulnerable you really were, how much you really did not love yourself. You are thanking them for helping you become the best version of you that you're not even there yet. Whatever sort of mind games, whatever sort of manipulation, whatever sort of seeds of doubt that they planted inside of you, whatever sort of breadcrumbing it will fail. There will be no more of that. You are not going to fall for it anymore. You are not going to be all up in your head. Oh, but it's a spiritual connection. It was a spiritual connection. Most definitely. There's no doubt about that. But what type of spiritual connection is, you can see it from the outside. A spiritual connection for what? A spiritual connection so you can rise above it, so you can see where you're weak. So you can see and grow into the best you can possibly be. There's a lot of conflict and struggle. Whatever this person has done, you turn your battle over to God, man. No weapons formed against me in spirit nor physical shall prosper. You have to ask the angels for help. Like, they can't just come in and mediate your life for you. You have to actually ask them. There is some sort of like divine law about will. And you have a lot of angels fighting for you. A lot of angels are on your side. You are very divinely guided, very divinely protected. Don't ever forget that you are a child of God, right? We are all God's children in one way or another. Not only do we learn unconditional love for others, but we have to learn unconditional love for ourselves. Don't be sitting here beating yourself up because of how much time you put into this, because of how naive you were, you know? Don't go and delete any of your messages. Don't go and take back anything that you said. There's no point in it. Because no one might know who this person was apologizing to or why, but Spirit does. All right? So give your battles up to God, whatever God is to you. Your archangels, your spirit guides, your ancestors. All of them, hell. And do not go back. Don't look back. Don't go back. Don't beat yourself up. Just move forward. Just move forward. Thank you for the blessings. Yep. Into your 10 of Cups. Into your permanent contentment in the realm of the heart. You guys have got this. Through whatever struggle you're going through. Be blessed. I love you guys. Vroom, beep, beep.